What goes on every 8 to 10 minutes in this restaurant? Well, stay tuned to find out.
Welcome to Provost Podcast.
Today on Provost Park Pass, we're gonna learn everything we can about the Be Our Guest experience. What is it? Everything we want to know? Let's find out today. Woo! When you come to the Be Our Guest experience, the first thing you do is you have to walk across the bridge to go into the Beast Castle. As you cross the bridge, you're gonna see a whole bunch of gargoyles showing the inner conflict of being a prince and a beast. As you enter the restaurant, look up, you can see a mural. That mural tells the story of the beast. The lady comes, she curses him, there's a rose, and he turns into a beast. You can see the whole story right there in that mural. You know the story of Beauty and the Beast. Belle, beautiful, she's smart, she's great, and she falls in love with the beast, who is temperamental, but he has a good heart and a good soul inside. He learns to actually give of himself and becomes a beautiful, handsome prince, and they end up together. This fact is just mind-blowingly awesome. It's so cool. So when you go in the main ballroom at the Be Our Guest experience, you can look up on the ceiling and you see this amazing portrait. And there's a bunch of like little teeny tiny angels, like baby angels. What do they call, like cherubs? I'm not exactly sure what they are. What are they though? They're the Imagineers who worked on this project. It's their baby photos. They got their baby photos and they painted their baby faces on the mural on the ceiling. So every one of those little babies you see is one of the Imagineers who worked on this wonderful, amazing experience. This attraction has one of the very few hidden minis. That's right, hidden mini. It's in the main ballroom, up on the ceiling. It's in the clouds. Now the thing is, they are very protective and won't tell you where it is. You have to spot it yourself. But if you look in the clouds, you can see a silhouette of the hidden mini. The Be Our Guest restaurant opened on December 6, 2012. It's an amazing restaurant that can hold up to 550 people. It serves French-American food. It's really more American food that's kind of Frenchified food that's more American. I would say American with a little bit of French flair. I don't know what I'm trying to say at all anyways, but the food is awesome. The restaurant has 3 rooms, 1, 2, 3. You have the main ballroom, you have the west wing, the forbidden wing, the west wing, and then you also have like gallery. So these 3 rooms each have unique characteristics depending on how you want to have your dining experience. And when you come in the restaurant, they let you choose where you want to sit. We chose to sit in the ballroom because, I mean, this is where Belle and Beast dance, so you want to sit here. When you enter the ballroom, look up, you're going to see 3 chandeliers. The largest chandelier is in the middle. It's 12 feet tall and 11.5 feet wide. It has 84 candles on it and 100 large crystals. It's magnificent. It's huge. It's amazing. At the end of the main ballroom, you'll see these windows here. If you look out the windows, it shows that we're in a forest somewhere and it's snowing. Snow is coming down. Literally, we just left Utah and left the snow, and now we're here right in the middle of snow again in Florida. Something very unique about the main ballroom is they hosted an episode of Dancing with the Stars right here in this room. Right behind me is the West Wing. This is the Forbidden Wing, so let's go in there. It's kind of, you can see the beast is really taking it apart and pulled it all apart. It's kind of scary, but fun. In the West Wing, the portrait of the prince changes every single time a petal of the rose falls to the ground. And there's also some lightning that flashes every time a petal falls. Also, the rose, it starts to wilt and you can watch the rose wilt. It's wilting! I'm wilting! The rose petal falls between every 8 to 10 minutes, and that's when the portrait changes. If a rose petal's falling, that's when the beast portrait changes. Every 8 to 10 minutes is when that happens. So let's say your little ones don't want to go to the West Wing because that might be a little too scary, and they don't want to be in the ballroom. Well, what other options you have? You have the Rose Gallery. This is like basically a princess heaven. It's amazing. Great photos and murals of the beast and the beauty, showing the relationship and all these cool things, and amazing music boxes. It's really delightful. Come on, let's go take a look at it. Now in the Rose Gallery, along the walls, they have these huge, amazing paintings, and they're awesome, they're great. This behind me is probably one of my very favorite ones. It shows Beauty and the Beast having a tea party, and the Beast is dressed up in beautiful hats. I think it's awesome. You can see him, he's like, oh, I don't want to be doing this, but he loves Belle, so he's going to do that. In the center of the room of the Rose Gallery, there's an amazing music box. Now the story goes that Maurice, Belle's father, built this music box for Beauty and the Beast. It's magnificent. The thing about it is though, most people they're so entranced by the music box, they forget to look up. If you look above the music box, there's a rose chandelier because, you know, Beauty and the Beast story revolves around the rose, losing petals, and then it's all restored. So there's a rose chandelier up above the music box, and most people don't even see it. What? Look up. Keep a sharp eye out and look at all the woodwork in the Rose Gallery because there's lots of, what? Roses, of course. Right above me, there is a mural made out of little 1-inch by 1-inch tiles where the rose chandelier is. I was told there's over 32,000 little 1-inch by 1-inch tiles. Now, here's the thing, because I don't know that for sure, so I started to count it and I lost track after 7, so I don't know. What room would you choose to eat in? The ballroom, the Rose Gallery, or the West Wing? Let us know down in the comments down below. There are 3 different types of meals you can get at the Be Our Guest experience. Breakfast, lunch, or dinner. A unique thing is at dinner time, the Beast will walk around and you get pictures and photos with the Beast. And don't worry if he doesn't come to your table because you find him always off the side, usually in the West Wing. It is strongly encouraged if you want to eat here, and I would recommend it, is that you need to get a reservation. You have to have a reservation because it fills up. You can make a reservation for this place up to 180 days before you go. Just use the app, get on the app, boop, 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 make a reservation. It's well worth it, it's so fun. You order the food right as you come in the restaurant and then you sit down at your table. As you sit down, they wheel out a cart with all of your food on the cart. Pull it all out right there. You can see it's just like you're in a French chateau castle getting served. Ooh, they wheel out the food and set it all down. I feel like I'm a guest or something. All right, so right behind me is a hallway of knights. There's a bunch of different statues, like armor of different knights standing there. During breakfast and lunch, it's hard to hear. Dinner's a little bit better, but those knights actually talk to each other and have conversations, but you have to listen real carefully. You hear them like talking. Like, what? Most people don't even notice because they just walk right on past. If you look right up here in the battle axe, you can see a hidden Mickey right in there. And you'll notice that the knights, they talk to you. They sneeze, they cough, they flirt. They even will tell you the salad dressing will help you with your knees.
Hey, she looked my way. Stood it up. Looked charming. Bonjour. Ça va? Oui, oui, oui. Par ici.
When you first enter into the restaurant, the experience, you're gonna see 2 minotaurs holding everything up. They're named Bruce and Craig. Cast members have affectionately named them Bruce and Craig. Why? I don't know. And even the cast members don't even know why they're called Bruce and Craig. They've just been called that for so long, they're Bruce and Craig. The Be Our Guest experience was the very first restaurant to serve alcohol here at the Magic Kingdom. Yeah, the very first one. I'm gonna show you where the hidden mini is. You come in the ballroom, and when you see you'll see on the tile, some blue, stand right here in this corner, and you're gonna look up and tilt your head back. And the clouds are gonna get kind of dark, and that's the hidden mini. It's a profile, You can see her bow and her nose, right like this. So right behind me is the music box, the Maurice we talked about. It is 7 feet tall. If you have a really keen eye, if you look at the clocks, every clock is very wrong, at least, but I mean maybe right twice a day, I don't know, because Maurice always has something wrong with his invention, right there. There's an amazing hidden Mickey on this music box. It's on Belle's dress right here. She has 3 like pearls that make a hidden Mickey. But you have to kind of look when it turns around, kind of look up there and you'll see a white little hidden Mickey. It's awesome. So in the Be Our Guest experience, there are 5 hidden Mickeys, all right? You got the one that we talked about, Belle's, and then if you look here in this portrait, which I already talked about, my favorite portrait, if you look at the cookies right by Chip, those cookies make a perfect little hidden Mickey head. Another hidden Mickey is right here in this portrait with Chip. The bubbles make a hidden Mickey. I'm gonna get the croissant donut for breakfast. So what's in it is, it's a fried donut topped with banana cream caramel sauce, pastry cream, chocolate ganache, and there's some fresh fruit on the side just in case you want that.
Health food. Health food.
We got some great food, and I ordered the donut croissant. It's basically a donut for breakfast with a lot of banana creme brulee sauce and chocolate. Amanda's got the croque madame. It's like an open-faced sandwich, ham sandwich. Miles got the Fifi French toast, and Thumbnail Dave ordered the Gaston Feast. Something also really interesting that's different from Disneyland is at these meals as you come in, you can order alcoholic drinks. So you can have like a peach Bellini and all these different drinks served right here. Whereas in Disneyland, that's verboten, but here in Disney World, yeah.
How is everything over here, guys? We're good?
It's so good.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Yum. Can I have a bite?
Yeah.
Bananas, whipped cream, and caramel sauce.
If you like caramel and chocolate and whipped cream, I would go with this one. It's got, and of course, there's also some bananas, just thrown in for good measure.
It's so good. Okay, I want to try mine. I got mine because it's kind of like the sandwich that I love at Disneyland Paris. How do you say this? How do you pronounce this?
Croque monsieur.
Croque monsieur. And I wanted to compare the two of them. So this is called a croque madame, and in Disneyland Paris it's called a croque monsieur, right? And my mouth has been watering just thinking about that sandwich. And so this is going to tide me over for the next couple weeks until we make it to Paris. Whoa! Oh, it is so good.
Is it good?
Oh, it is so good.
What you got? They also bring out this complimentary like bread platter. I don't know. It's got like croissants on it, muffins, and then these croissants are chocolate filled. I mean, that's chocolate. Amanda and I were just talking. We're probably gonna gain so much weight on this. It's so good.
Gaston. No one bites like Gaston. No one's jumping around wearing boots like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating. Phew! 10 points for Gaston. When I was a lad, I ate 5 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. But now that I'm grown, I eat 12 dozen eggs, and I'm roughly the size of a fudge. No one. And every last inch of me's covered in hair.
As you exit, you're going to see a mosaic, and its name is the Happily Ever After Mosaic, and it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. When you're in the main ballroom, if you look up, you can see there's a second level, and there's some tiny little tables up there, some hidden tables. Those tables really, they could see people, but they don't. Those are for Beauty and the Beast, and sometimes they will sit up there. Now, if you want to guarantee to see the Beast, there is no guarantee, because you can never control a Beast. You never know if they're going to show up or not. But the best chance to see a Beast is at dinner time. That's the only time the Beast will show up. Because it's nighttime, which is the best time, the right time for a Beast. So, I don't know if you know this, we are going on a world tour. We're going to every Disney park in the world. That's what we're trying to do, exactly. It's going to take us 8 weeks, and we're going to bring you all the videos you can. So make sure you hit that notification button so you get notified. And also, if you haven't already gone, you go back and start to watch the start of this whole vacation trip and all the blunders and everything that's going on in our lives. It's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. And thank you for being here and supporting us. We appreciate it. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, hit that like button, and have a magical day. I'll see you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.